So welcome again, Heather, our BM Hunter friend. Recently got Twitch partner.
Yeah,
So
that's
huge
cool. Eh?
congrats for that.
Thank you. Thanks.
And you've been just killing it, pugging keys and doing keys with friends.
I've been killing pugging
Streaming all the
keys.
time,
Yeah, sure have.
grinding. No, I don't know. I'm always like super impressed because especially for BM or just any spec that's not like super popular,
Mm.
you're just like always running good keys.
Yeah,
Like
I'm trying to. It
grinding.
takes a lot of
Because
fucking.
I get to a certain point and then I just make an alt
Mm.
and then I like keep going and then a new alt, a new alt. So it's like I don't know. It's cool to just see you make it work.
I
Like
don't know.
especially
I've never really
seeds.
had alt envy and stuff like that. Like I've always just loved BM.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Mm.
And so wait, what exactly is Twitch partner? It's like 100 viewers and like a certain amount of subscribers or something? Or
Like
how do you get that?
75 viewers over like a
Oh,
period of
okay.
time, kind of thing, like an average of. And then a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the other stuff, if you get like that's like the hardest part, I would say. But like there was like a time like a few months ago and I just was like popping off for some reason and a lot of people were. I think WoW was just kind of busier and stuff then
Hmm.
in Twitch and shit. But yeah, so I got really lucky. It was super cool.
Well, you've also been working really hard at it too for like a long time. You know,
I
I wouldn't
work
put it all to
fucking
luck.
hard at
You've been.
it. I
I
show
don't.
up,
Every time I go
Nara.
on, like anytime I'm like
I show
Anytime
up.
I'm like, should I stream? Yeah, but
Mm.
that's kind of hard though, because it's like it's a commitment. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I don't
And
know how
like
to say it, but
actually
you're
when
doing a good job.
I was pretty excited because for the past like 3 4 years I've been working two jobs and then streaming for fun on the side, right?
Hmm.
So I've been working like 6 7 days a week for the past 3 4 years. And then I
Yeah,
set a goal that if I ever did get partner by that I'd quit my weekend job. So that was really nice. And I have my
that's so
weekends to
cool.
myself. Yeah. So that was
Yeah,
really exciting.
congratulations. That's
Thanks.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Like huge
that was probably
crabs.
the most exciting part that I get to fucking sleep in on the weekends now.
Hell yeah,
Um,
that's amazing. I love that.
but yeah, I don't know. I don't see it as too. I'll be playing the game anyways, right?
Right.
And yeah, no, it's super fun. It's super rewarding, and the people that you meet and shit is super cool. Like you're
Hmm.
one of my like first buddies that I've made doing it too. I don't even remember how we met.
Oh, I remember because it's Arbina. It's like I put a crazy amount of notes on every person that I add. So like I'll put like if I open my list, I don't know, just for example,
Hmm.
it'll be like Dragonflight, it'll be like D1 S2, which is Dragonflight
I think you
season
told
1
me that.
or whatever, I don't remember. But yeah, but your note is like chill BM Hunter 22 Algathar depletion.
Yeah,
Or 21, I forget, something
yeah,
like
that
that.
checks
But
out.
I think it was season 1 though of
Hmm.
Dragonflight.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
while back. We always cross paths randomly,
Hmm.
or I pop in your chat, hang out with Mac.
Yeah,
Yo,
dude,
Mac
Mac's
is the
good shit.
best.
Mac is good shit. He's a super nice guy.
We love Mac.
Everyone fucking loves Mac. I
And
don't even
then
think
I
they're
feel like you
there
have.
for me, bro. They're in there for me. They're fucking there for Mac.
It's a team effort probably. Um, I randomly did. So Break the Meta was ending yesterday,
Yeah.
and the highest key I did this whole season so far is a 13 Dawn on
Yeah,
my
it's on break the
mage.
meta.
Yeah, on my 623 mage.
You weren't
Not my
really trying to
alt.
push this season though, eh?
No, not really.
No.
I was just playing a fuck ton of alts.
Mm.
But Meeks was doing break the meta keys and they needed a Dawn. I was like, I think I have a 13 Dawn. I wasn't planning on doing it on the mage.
Mm.
I was like, do you guys want this? And then they sent it and no one like looked at my gear, but I think he knew first. But I was just under attack. I only died once, I think. But
Okay.
every mechanic I was like, it was
I
insane.
maybe watched that. I think
My
I maybe
health was
watched that,
dropping.
and I'm like, they're like, "Yo, we're waiting for Nar." I'm like, "You don't gotta wait for Nar. Like, you
Just pull.
you don't gotta wait for him. Just go. Like, you guys are good." Yeah, no, I
That's
think
so
I actually
funny.
was in it. I seen that on his channel. Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
I
that's
hate
funny.
Dawnbreaker on BM. It is like BM's worst fucking dungeon.
Dawnbreaker's kind of crazy. Like,
Well, like on the boats, our pets
uh,
bug still.
oh
So it's like
no.
I don't think it does during the boss fight, but like during the other ones, you see your like secondary pet get flown off the boat and shit, and like it's trying to run, it's trying its hardest to run and keep up, but it can't. And the
That
packs
sucks so
are
bad.
just like capped at like six or seven things of like dudes a pack, right? And we have uncapped
Uh,
AOE, so the classes with those caps and stuff just bust off, and we're
right.
just there like,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
It also like yeah, I feel like the trash in there kind of does a lot of damage, like specifically to single people at a time.
Mm,
Like on my
yeah.
mage, I felt like I just kept getting targeted by like debuff after debuff, like
Mm.
for the whole key,
I
which
threw a
is
15 dawn so hard the other day.
oh no, really?
I think it was just like a couple dumb deaths and then like a couple like not my fault deaths, but a couple of them were just stupid and my fault. I'm like, fuck, dude. Go get
Oh,
that key. I've been trying.
damn. So what? Yeah, I should have checked your radar IO first. But are you doing like you have like 13s, 14s, 15s? Is that like
Yeah, so
that's
I've
usually what
got
I see you playing?
I've got a little
I'll
mix
pull
of
it
them
up.
here. I've got a few 15s, a few 14s, and then still trying to clear off the more difficult 13s. Like, dude, it was so bad. We were like 3 seconds over a city of threads and the a 14 city of threads, and the one ad bugged. So the one ad snapped back and killed two of us. And
Wait,
then in the
what?
end, we were like, yeah,
Wait,
so
which one?
apparently, so you know those guys with the circles around them that pat around as they're killing the queen's eyes, right?
Oh yeah.
One of
Okay.
them's bugged, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
over by the last guy. And he
Yep.
like snapped back on two of us. And I had no idea that he did that. And
Oh,
then,
that sucks.
yeah, two of us died. The guy released. So we had to wait for him to all run back and stuff. And then we were over by 3 seconds.
Damn.
Yep.
Oh wait, did you? So did you see they're like nerfing some of the dungeons?
I heard I seen a little bit about that, but I didn't really
Let
read what
me.
they were doing for it. I think it was like a few tank busters and stuff, right? And like dispels.
Yeah.
That'll
I
be
forget what
so
it
nice.
specifically
Maybe
was,
more
but
people
I'm
want to
pulling it up.
fucking play.
Um.
Have you been enjoying this season, Nar?
Uh. Yes and no. Like I've been
Mm,
liking it a lot, but I have like a lot of small things that just bother me. But
yeah.
overall, like I think it's going in the right direction. They just gotta like
Here,
I don't know.
I'll
There's some
send you
small
my
changes.
character's name.
Oh, here it is. Oh, I got. I think I have your radar IO here. Oh, but it's not sharing that one. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So annoying. Okay, cool. So we've got Arakara, the poison dot nerfed by
Hmm.
10%. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, not like game changing, but 10% is 10%. Yeah. I imagine a lot of people have died to like the last tick of it that would
Mm.
live to 10%. Subjugate, I think that's the tank hit on the first boss, City of Threads, which definitely hurts a lot. Like the first time you play a tank ult, you get hit by that, and you're like, "What the
Yeah,
fuck just hit me?
I was gonna say
What the like?"
that means nothing to me, but
Like
I'm
even in
glad.
a well, if you've ever done the first boss City of Threads, like everything so far has been going good. You pull up,
Mm.
you lust it,
Tanks
and then
just
randomly your
die.
tank just fucking dies.
They
Yeah,
just
but they're
die.
dying to this thing, so it's 20% off of that, which is cool.
Mm.
But yeah, I remember specifically every time I play a new tank, the first time I get hit by this, I go, "Oh God, I forgot. Yeah, yeah, okay, I gotta wall this." Like it wakes you up. It's one of the
Mm.
first ones, even like a low key. It's kind of funny. So it makes sense to take 20%.
Yeah.
Venomous spray.
Yeah, there's so
That's the
many
big
times where it's like
guy.
someone gets hit by an orb, so we use the B res, and then the tank
Mm,
dies like 30 seconds later to that,
yeah,
and it's just
sucks. Yeah, so hopefully it'll hurt less, about 20% less. Um. Oh, so this spray is the dot from.
from the big guy
Wait, maybe I can do this.
before the last two bosses.
Yes. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Venom shell? Or
Mm.
it's just the regular dot from the other guy that walks around in the beginning. Like it's either the poison dispel or it's
Hmm.
the dot in the beginning. Grimbatol the slash. This is the tank hit, I think, from the trash in the second boss room.
Okay.
The one where you'll see tanks pull like there's like
Dude, this is all
two
like
groups.
tank shit, eh?
I think
Good.
so. I mean,
Yeah.
I also could be wrong, and I could just be misremembering what spell one of these is. So like,
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm not necessarily right, but I'm pretty sure this slash is the tank dot.
Hmm.
And you can get two of them at a time, even if you're just single pulling like a pack of 3 mobs. There's I think 2 packs that each have 2 of these in that boss room.
Okay,
Where
and they
like,
usually have like that one caster with them
yeah,
too.
1 caster
Hmm.
each.
And then
They're on
everyone
like the
just
outermost
gets the
side.
caster down and then
Yeah. Or what happens is a tank will be like, I'll just pull both of these packs, and then it's 4 of these things, and
Hmm.
the debuff stacks. So they just get
Well,
fucking owned,
now they
like
can
while they're
do
setting
that.
up the pull. Yeah. Well, probably not, but
It means the quarter damage reduced, they can pull a few extra.
yeah, that's how that works for sure. I guess so. We'll see what happens. The lava fist is the tank hit from the big giant guy that does the stomp.
Hmm.
And the cooldown increased. So yeah, just like tank stuff. Bro, like, why is this happening right now?
Is what
What do you think?
happening? Oh, like
This
when the
tuning
season's like starting to because nobody's
when
fucking
everyone's done.
playing. They're probably trying to make it more appealing looking to tanks and people being like, "Oh, maybe I should come back and tank because everyone's just sitting there doing fuck all because nobody wants to
Yeah,
play
but
the
isn't
video
it?
game in pug right now."
Yeah, but I just don't get why this didn't happen months ago.
I don't know. I don't think they probably realized
And I hate to be
uh
like a huge complainer, but it just is something that is kind of like question mark. Like, is it possible that they figured it out earlier and they were like, no, save it for this big patch? Because if so, that's so fucking stupid.
that is
That's it's so irritating. So I can't even believe that that would happen. So then the only other alternative is like just no one's looking at it, which is like, how are you not looking at it? I don't know. I don't want to be complaining,
I
but it's
do.
just strange looking at it.
I want to
Like
fucking
looking at
complain
these
about
notes.
everything. Are
I mean, you can. I just try not to be
mm.
complaining all the time, I guess. But yeah, it's strange.
They
All right,
definitely
what
could
are
have used it
we?
a lot sooner and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people got to their keys that they want to do and stuff, and then stop playing. So
Yeah, I feel like
maybe
most
this will
people
bring a
have
few
kind of.
people back, but I really don't think so. I think they're
Is
already
this like
over
the
it.
time they nerfed all the key levels, or what did
Mm.
they do? They did something in Dragonflight to like after Og came out, where they made keys easier, and then
Oh
everyone was like,
yeah,
"What the
I
fuck?"
don't know if they like added a bunch of time to some of them and shit like
Maybe.
that, or yeah.
So I don't know if this is gonna have that effect because it's really just like damage of. I don't know. They're not like adding time to anything or taking health away,
No, but
but maybe
they're
it'll
making it
just.
much nicer for tanks, and
Yeah,
again,
exactly, which is
that's
good.
really nice. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like
Or
sitting
at least like
in
less
simulator
miserable.
Q
Yeah.
sim forever, just because
Right.
people don't want to play it. It's not. I feel like this season's like as dead and died as much as like the last season of Dragonflight already. And this is the first
Oh,
season of the new
same.
expansion. Like it's already more dead than that, and that was like a whole expansion of the shit. You know?
Mm-hmm. For sure. Like, there's also a lot of other things going on. Like, I know there's other games out, and
Yeah,
there's
the
like classic and
yeah,
stuff.
classic, and then there was
It does feel
DOE
like
and
more
shit.
dead than ever. Like when I open my friends list, like there's less people on than usual, and then half of those people are playing like a different version of WoW,
Mm.
which is kind of so it's like less
Well,
people than it
especially
looks
if your
like.
friends is like mostly key people.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just it's not fun to game right now if you're not one of the few specs. You don't get invites and shit. Like it's just it's been pretty unfortunate this season. Like I try not to be a Debbie Downer about it and stuff too, but like it is a really bad season. I've been struggling with just trying to log on and play myself, and I it sucks because I love the game and I want to play
Yeah.
it. It makes it so difficult when other people don't want to play it. You know?
Mm-hmm. Or if you just don't happen to like be friends with a tank
Yeah, exactly. Or
or
like
play
have
a
a
tank,
group or
because
have a
I've thought
group
about
or
that
anything
too.
like
Where
that.
like anytime I play, I don't know. Sometimes I'm tempted to just be like, I could probably just play tank, and then I get to play the game whenever I log in
Mm.
because it's kind of better, even if I don't like
That's like
tanking.
most of the tanks that you meet. They're like, I got tired of not having a, or like even having a good tank. Like people just get tired of
Yeah.
it. But
hmm No, but like if you're someone that doesn't have a lot of friends that's like starting out, maybe if you can
mm,
just like latch onto a tank that's decent, that's like better than trying to do your own thing for sure. Like a
100%.
tank that you like enjoy playing with is
Mm.
great, and then you could just talk to them about like, hey, this is the name of the tank kit. It's called Lava Fist. Make a weak
Yeah, I
for that
totally
where
knew
it
this.
honks at you, yeah, or whatever.
Mm.
Um, oh wait, we should look at the other ones. Protector of the Mist damage buff. Oh, so this is when you're standing near a guardian, it buffs the enemies, right? Uh, they get a stacking buff.
Oh,
I believe that's what that is. I don't know. I'm not gonna check, but that's what my heart says.
I'm usually always
So it's just
ranged
buff
unless
a
I'm
little bit less.
getting targeted with a charge, then I'll
Oh,
run
sorry.
into melee.
I mean if there's a guardian, he's giving this buff to all the mobs.
Missile guard,
Rather, if
protector
they're
of the
standing next
mist.
to him,
Damn it. Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, so whatever. I'll just give it. Curse slash. This is the curse dispel on the tank in siege.
Mm.
So I think it increased damage taken or magic damage or something. It does something to the tank where you don't want to let them sit with like a lot of stacks. So that's cool. They made it
Yeah.
10% instead of 15. Good. Shadow Claw, another tank hit. Cast time
Dude,
increased to
those
2.5
despoilers
seconds.
hurt.
Oh, those mobs are nuts. Oh,
Yeah,
you know what I've
they
seen a lot
hurt.
now? Because people always double pull these.
Mm.
If you're like double pulling, I would say tag the not the despoiler first. Like tag the mobs you want to pull onto the despoiler. Because
Yeah, they
I've seen
don't they
it
don't
done
move
both
as
ways in
well.
pugs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not even that. It's just as soon as you touch this mob, it starts like the timer for that huge AoE is coming out in like
Mm.
5 seconds. I think like it's pretty quick.
That's
And
like
so if you,
after the first boss, you want to pull
mm-hmm,
the little guys first over to those guys. I've seen a lot of. I think there's only like one
yeah,
kick in that pack too to make them all go over as well, which is nice.
yeah, like I've seen it both ways where they tag the despoiler and try to move it, and
Mm.
then the healer's like not ready because you're still setting up a pull, and then this AoE comes out and they get like healing aggro on
Mm.
one mob and shit. So it's easier to tag the ones that like just the other pack and then bring it onto this guy. I don't know, just a little note. Void infection. Is this the curse? I think this is a curse.
The invader.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's the invader?
In Stonefall, they're in the first bowl, I believe. I should open the game. An open MDT. And then the hammer damage, which is the tank hit, so that's good. Let me swap my screen. Oh no, logging in is going to be a nightmare because there's like a patch. I can't just open
It wasn't
MDT
too
real
bad.
quick.
It wasn't too
Oh
bad for
no,
me.
God
I think
help
he'll be
us.
okay. Yeah, like look at how little that is. Just a little guy.
Okay, cool.
You excited for the new zone? I haven't seen anything on it. Then I was watching a buddy's stream, and they were in it, and
Yeah, that's
it's
what I was
like
gonna say.
the fucking
I don't even know
it's
what
out
it
of
is.
a BFA. It's like an old used zone out of BFA, or like an unused one that they
Oh,
used for this. Because I was looking at him, like you look like you're in a Calteris or whatever, and then they're like, "Well, yeah, like, yeah,
huh?
okay, shit, that makes sense then." That's why. That's why it looks like that.
Yeah, is there gonna be? I have to do a bunch of quests. Wait, why is this like full screen as fuck? Yo, stop. Alright. Stop screen. Cool. Okay. Oh yeah. So there's a ring coming out, right?
I haven't really looked into
The
that much
ring is
either.
the ring is gonna be Bis.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take a peek at the Hunter Discord, see everybody's dealio there, what's going on, and then copy and paste.
Yeah, literally.
Copy and paste.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh wait, here we go. Okay, one day I'll be very quick at sharing my screen, and there won't be this long ass pause every time I do that.
Sorry.
All right. Also, I have your Radar AO open here too, so cool. I want to look at some of the gems because some of them looked cool. Oh, okay, here they are. Spells have a low chance on triggering. Okay, I don't understand what that means. I remember reading it though. Shield an ally with lightning.
I
I
seen
mean,
people posting about in a Discord like, are you even gonna need like, can you like 4-man, like 4 DPS dungeons and shit if everyone uses all the healing stuff now?
I doubt it
A few of
because of
them
the
you
amount of
probably
like
could
single target healing that you
eventually,
need.
like depending on how high you go, right?
Yeah, there's definitely a key level where you can like do it without a healer, and then like if you have these things, then
Mm.
that key level is probably higher, I guess. I don't know that you do it like a super hard key though. Oh, and then there's just flat secondary stats. Ooh, zap an enemy. It's like the junkyard thing.
Is that gonna pull shit? Are we already finding a bug?
It's probably just your target
Mm.
or like whatever you're hitting already. I think there is like a chain lightning one though.
Well, it says a nearby. I don't know. You'd have to be. Yeah, I wonder if it has like a range on it from you.
Oh,
Then
this one. This is the healing proc. I don't know. I'm gonna try out all the healing ones and shit. I like dumb items.
that's not very much healing. I guess leveled up and stuff, but it's only like
It's
what,
not.
like
Yeah,
20
it's
levels higher than that.
619. No, I think it's gonna go to like 658 or something.
Oh,
Like it's supposed to be huge. You can also just put your. You can just put like mastery on it. I think. I don't know. I mean, some of them look cool. I I don't love this because unless it's like shared on all your tunes, like I'm probably not gonna do this. Like I'll
that's
probably
what
do it
I
on one
heard.
guy.
People
If
saying
it's
that it's
oh
not alt
really?
friendly.
Oh my god.
But maybe,
Hmm.
they've been doing like WoW's been doing that a lot lately. Trying to incorporate other like alt friendly things and
I
stuff
could
like
see
quest
there
lines and
being
shit.
something.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
not now, then probably later on. But they've been doing a lot of that stuff. Like you can skip certain storylines and stuff on your alts, and
Yeah. Huh. All right, let's check out your reader IO. Oh shit.
I'm
Yo, you're actually
trying.
huge. This is so crazy. You got 15s,
I'm
315s.
trying. That should have had that
The
15
15
on, dude. I'm
siege is,
so
is kind of
mad.
crazy, right? Is siege considered a hard key? I feel like it is.
I think it's one of the harder ones. I just really enjoy the key.
Yeah, it's a cool key.
Mm.
Oh shit, Yoda Sham. Let's go. Cool.
Yeah, that we I got pretty lucky with the group. They were all pretty fantastic.
Yeah, but
But
still, I mean, even just
I
living.
didn't die in that
Yeah.
game at all.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that was
Do you
cool
ever
for me.
post? You should, or not to tell you what to do, but have you ever thought about posting like the VODs on YouTube? Because that would be kind of cool. Like,
Dude,
I
I'm just
imagine there's
technologically
not a lot of BM
impaired.
hunters.
I am
Oh, okay.
technologically impaired, and like the YouTube stuff, that's why I don't do any of the YouTube stuff. Like
Hmm.
I don't have like, dude, I'm such a bad fucking streamer. I am
Maybe we
such a
can
bad
get
streamer. Like I don't even have sub badges for people that fucking
sub
like
badges.
I don't even have sub badges. I don't have like my alerts and stuff set up properly. Like it's all like it blows my mind all the like Mac,
Yeah, I
I'll be
gotta
like,
let me
hey,
show you.
friend, like come help me. Come help me with this. And he'll team viewer
Well,
shit for me and like help me out
yeah,
that way because I just it's too stressful.
yeah,
YouTube
I feel you.
stresses me out.
I
Like
think there's a
editing videos
way.
and stuff. Like, no.
I think there's a quick way to do it from Twitch directly to YouTube if you like link them. If you don't
Mm.
want to put like a whole lot of time into like making like a little intro thing, it's like, hey, I'm Heather. Like, if you
You
don't want to do
gotta
anything
do it.
extra, you,
If
I
you're
don't.
doing that stuff, then you kind of gotta do it all now. Like if you're gonna do it,
Mm.
like I already just show up and stream. Like that's that's all I do.
I mean, that's chill too. I don't know. We'll talk about it. It's probably not that hard. We could set it up because that would be cool. Because I can't always watch people stream, like especially if
Mm,
I'm streaming at the same time as someone. And
yeah,
then Twitch
I,
VODs are like, I'm never gonna look at someone's Twitch VOD, but
I see
like
a lot
sometimes
of
I'll see
people
a friend.
posting
Mm,
like Oreo does it too and shit. Like oh, like 17 siege on this class, that kind of thing.
yeah, I think it's nice because people can go to specific parts and be
Mm,
like I don't know why I'm so obsessed with hunters living the third boss of Siege, but I just think their exil thing is so cool. But
mm,
like, say someone was dying there, and they're like, "Oh, well, how did Heather live in the 15?" They could literally just look and like play it at half speed if they wanted, and be like, "She
true.
didn't die, so like, let's see what buttons were
Mm.
pressed."
And
And
you
whereas
do
like,
you
you're
have
not
to
really
press
gonna
a
do
button for
that
everything.
on a Twitch VOD.
Like,
Yeah,
and a lot
exactly.
of the times when I'm gaming and stuff, it's out of comms. Like, I'm just sitting there doing my thing. So if I know a big hit's coming, I don't know unless someone types it in party chat, which people rarely do, if they're going to be burying or like barriering a certain thing, or if I'm going to get bopped a
Yeah,
certain
right.
thing. So I have to have something up for everything. And I find that kind of solo pugging in off comms and stuff in that matter made me a little bit better at the game and living shit and stuff because I know that I have stuff and I'm already mentally thinking about when this next hit happens or if this
You have to
happens
assume
and
you're on your own
mhm
for everything.
mhm
Yeah, so you kind of like figure out how to live everything, and then when
yeah
you are in
definitely.
comms and someone's like, "All right, I'm linking this next one,"
Then
or
I'm like,
like
oh shit, I have
rescuing
this
or whatever.
free defensive.
Yeah, then you're like,
What?
oh, I get to stockpile all my
What?
buttons. This
I know
is
I feel
great.
like a little pack rat. I'm like hiding my defenses away. I love that shit. Oh, so I don't
Yeah.
have to use anything. Mm. Like
I've been
that
having a lot of
overlap in Dawnbreaker on that third boss or second boss or whatever. When the orb
oh,
hits
sure.
and the
Yep,
AoE
yep.
at the same time.
Mhm.
If I don't have to turtle that whole thing, I'm
Oh
so
god.
happy.
True, cuz you
Like,
just like sit AFK turtle from the orb explosion to the AoE, right?
yeah,
Or just the
it's not
AoE
very
part.
long. It comes up like right as like the explosion goes off,
Mhm.
but I just
Yeah,
do
yeah,
half
for
of
sure.
it and then I'll end turtle if I feel safe enough.
Right, right,
But
right. Do you
like
ever end turtle early and get fucking like two shot by the tick or something?
I think I have close to it. I had to pop another defensive, and then I'm like, well,
Yeah,
there goes my defensive for the next thing.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst. Like, yeah, I've been having so much fun on Fire Mage because
Mm.
I've been, especially with Break the Meta, people have been
Actually
letting
playing
me
with
play
you?
like,
Yeah.
yeah, like 10s and 11s and shit when I'm like
Mm.
613 or 610. And like, now with the crest changes, I'm going to get geared pretty quick. But it's fun because I have so much less health than everyone usually because people will be in the group will be like 634 or whatever
Mm.
randomly from LFG. And I'm just like, all right, I need to alter, and then halfway through this damage thing, alter to full, and then press my mass barrier because my other barrier is on CD,
Yeah.
and then like everyone else is just living with pressing nothing. But it was fun because it felt like I was playing high keys. And then
It
now
is
as I'm
really
getting
cool.
gear, I'm like, okay, I can kind of be a little more
Yeah.
generous. But it's nice because I kind of practiced all the defensives and like using both of my health pots and
Yeah, and then you
being
find
like,
like you outlive people and shit. Like when you get into those higher keys and stuff, you're gonna be a live lord,
mm-hmm,
and that's
yeah,
just gonna come
hopefully,
from that extra practice and shit. That's like on that boss, like, okay, 3 ticks in, I have to use this, or else it won't be enough.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I had to learn because, like, usually with alter time, what I used to do is I would alter at full, and then once the mechanic's over, I'd alter back to full so the healer wouldn't have to heal me. But
Mm,
then now what I have to do is halfway through alter to full, and then give myself another health pool so
yeah.
that I live at 20 with my
Mm.
shield. Like, it's so much.
Oh yeah, no, it kind of adds a bit more fun into the at least as BM like into the rotation and stuff because it defensives are a part of your rotation. actually right.
Yeah, for sure.
But
And it sucks when I'm like in my combustion and I
mm,
have to do like 4 globals to try to live something.
mm.
Um, but I don't really care because as long as you don't die a bunch, you kind of time all the keys I'm doing on my mage
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely.
How do you feel about that being the thing this season,
What,
where
not
like deaths
dying?
are super punishing you?
I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't really care for it because obviously it's fucked up a bunch of keys and it does feel very unforgiving. But also like doing those higher keys and stuff like that, I think they should be a little more unforgiving. Like it's
Mm.
all it's a pattern. The same ads are in the same places. They do the same shit at the same times. Sometimes they'll get fucked around with different stuns and like pushes and stops and that kind of stuff. But I don't mind deaths being as unforgiving. But
Yeah,
it
yeah, that
feels
makes sense.
tighter in non-higher keys. I don't think they should be that punishing because the majority of us aren't doing like world keys. Like we're having like 5, 6 deaths and it's fucking up our 14s and shit.
Yeah,
Like
do you think it would almost make sense to have like the death timer? It like only subtracts the amount of seconds as the key level or something. Where it's like if you're in a
Imagine that.
15,
Oh,
like if you're in a 15, it's
oh,
15 seconds.
yeah. Okay,
If you're in a +5, it's 5. If you're in a
that's
10, it's
kind of
10.
interesting. That's kind of cool.
Hmm.
Uh,
I don't know.
but then, yeah, because that would definitely because it shouldn't be because eventually it's just up there and it's like once you got the powder and everything down, say you have a full 5-man group, you all know what you're kicking, but human error
Mhm.
occurs and like shit will happen and stuff like that. But if
Right.
you wanna do those kinds of keys, I think more it should be based more on player and skill level and like actual stops and like that kind of stuff. Like no extra deaths kind of thing.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
well, remember when
Yeah.
Og first came out and you could have like fucking like 15, 20 deaths in a halls and still make it out? Like, it was just it was ridiculous.
Yo, I don't know. I don't remember. The Augs don't remember this event. We're just normal
Whatever.
people now.
Whatever. No, you're
I don't know.
not.
What do you guys think? Because you specifically, as a BM hunter, don't
I
like playing with
don't like
Og,
running
and
with
I
Og.
like want to demand from Blizzard that they explain whether or not that makes sense. Because I can't tell you that you're wrong
Mm.
because I
I
have no
have no
idea. Because
idea.
no one has any idea what's going on, and it's
No,
like I don't know. Like I wish someone would just tell me. Because if
I've
it's true,
seen
then I'd like to know. But if it's not true, then I'd like to be like, all right, shut up. Let's play a key. You
yeah.
know, but I have no evidence. Like I don't know what's going on. It's so weird that they've let it be a mystery, like how my spec
um
works for so long.
I
No one knows,
don't
and
know what it
apparently the guy
is.
who made Og like quit his job. So
Good.
like maybe, yo,
Here. We don't need
come
more of
back,
those suggestions
give
getting
him
out
a
in the open
raise.
like that. Fuck no, dude. Get him out. He was there too long already. They let him in the
Yo,
fucking door.
I feel like he like
Would
made
you
it in
not
a
allow
way
me
where
to
it's like
support class? No.
it's like password protected, and he
Oh.
like won't give them the password because he quit or something, and like they just refuse to figure it out. Maybe
Duh.
I don't
No,
know
I
what's
don't know
going
what it is.
on.
I don't know if it's like I know that I've heard like a few pet classes don't care to play with them. But I
Yeah.
don't know. But I heard that they do buff pets. I've heard people say they don't buff pets. I know from personal experiences and like doing like keys with them and versus without them, I don't find the damage scale for me personally like makes up enough of the damage for the lack of their damage that they're outputting as well. But the other person in
Mm.
the group with me will be blasting off of them. But it's like I did a like either a 13 or a 14 stone vault and was doing over like just over 2 million damage at the like 3/4 point of the dungeon. And then same thing with an Og, and I was just doing like 100k more than I was the last pull. But there's a lot of factor, or like the last one time that I did it. But there's a lot of
Mm.
different factors that obviously come into that, like the rest of the DPS in the group, the pulls, the speed, all that shit comes into play with that too. But I just always found like it didn't scale as well with me. But I've seen people do really well. Like I've seen a BM Hunter friend of mine, Carson, and he's like a 3350 hunter, but he does like between survival and marksman mostly. He'll play BM sometimes, but I've seen him play with an AUG and do incredibly well as well. So
Huh.
I don't know
I mean,
what
maybe
it
you just
is.
play with bad Augs.
Maybe,
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know
maybe.
which Augs you play with. But I don't see. I can't even tell you. That's why it's so annoying because
Mm.
I can't. I don't even know if
Dude, and
anything's
friends
real.
hate it. Friends fucking hate it. 'Cause they're like,
Really,
"Yo, you want to do a key?" I'm like, "Not with your
not with
hog. I'm
you.
sorry. It's not even you. It's
Mm-hmm.
everyone. I just don't. No other hunters and no ogs. Like
We
I
should do
just
like a
don't.
test where you
Nope.
hit the target dummies
Oh, with
and we
you,
like do
and
like
then
a yeah we take
oh
like a WoW
oh,
log and then like one without the AUG and see
we'll
on
do
like
that.
single
We'll
target
do
and
that, and I
five.
have to make sure you're not recording logs.
What
That
the
no one is live.
the data cannot
It's
be.
just the two of us just hanging out. You know?
No one
just
can know.
just trying something out for funsies. We don't have to bring records into this.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think AUG is so fun, especially when deaths are so punishing
Mm,
and the timers are like kind of like if you have zero deaths and you're like single or double pulling trash,
mm,
you can kind of just do like most of the keys that I've been in this season because I haven't really been pushing that much, or at least
yeah.
not as high as you. And like, so if there's someone that just fucks up and they have a debuff and there's an AOE going out and I can Zephyr rescue them and they live with like 10%, I feel like that makes such a difference in the key versus like
Hmm.
me having more overall,
Well, yeah.
which is why it's so fun, especially when deaths are punishing, I guess is what I was trying to say. Or like being able to like you can't really put like a damage number on in Arakara, that first area with the poisons.
Hmm.
Like say your healer has a poison dispel and you bring an AUG, you can be like really on top of the dispels there and people are
Hmm.
hardly taking damage. Or if your healer doesn't have a dispel, then like the AUG is so important. So it's like the BM hunter might die to a getting poisoned 3 times in a row.
Bullshit. I'm gonna feign death
Yeah.
one. I'm gonna fucking
Oh
kill the
shit,
other
that's
one.
right.
And yeah, no, feign death is so nice for those poisons, dude. I
Oh my
love.
god.
Even the
Yeah,
last
it's
boss can
insane.
get every other one, and then I have a defensive up for the other one and like my other heal.
Oh, true. Did I give
Yeah,
you my
so
weak
it's sick.
aura for the feign death?
I think you did.
I
I think you
forget.
did.
It's nice. I have that for dwarf too. So I
Oh,
basically
for
never because
okay.
I play with Dumpy a lot and he played
Mm.
survival hunter. So he has dwarf and feign. So I
I like
almost like
Dumpy.
never have to dispel. Yeah, he's great. Dumpy's the best. Um yeah, hunters are cool. I don't know why I don't want to play it though.
Dude, they're so much fun. I love it. Yeah.
I think it's cuz they can't like dispel or I mean, I guess they have freedom. But I
For
like to
pet and
do
stuff. Like I'm not
mhm.
swapping. Did you know
Yeah.
actually, Nar?
Oh my god. I wasn't even gonna do it's
Uh,
the deep reference there. Um. Yeah. Okay. So wait. So what the fuck is going on today? Are we're gonna log in and do like quests and shit, or
yeah,
can I just
yeah.
play?
There's a new zone, and I think it's just like a bit of a
Mm-hmm.
quest line with it, and then you get your ring and shit during it. So that's kind of
Okay.
nice. I'll probably just get on and possibly
So
do that too. Try to.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I doubt
heard
people will be
that.
keying much right now.
Right. I heard it
Actually,
takes
maybe.
6 weeks to get like the max ring, but you can also catch up like at any time.
So at the end of the fucking season, we get it for next season when it's like.
I think. I mean, I could be making shit up, and people will know the answer by the time I post this. So I don't even know if I should talk
Mm,
about it. But I think it. Yeah, I think you level it up every week. So it's
okay.
like 619 right now, and then in 6 weeks it'll be
Well, then that would
580 or
scale with new
680
stuff
something,
and new item levels
650
and stuff
something.
coming out, right? Like
I
with
don't
like
think
the
there's new item
new
levels.
season eventually.
Oh,
It's
I see. Right.
like leveling up the ring, it'll be
So
closer up
like,
to what will come out, kind of thing, maybe.
yeah. So you would like keep it
Mm.
for the beginning of that season at least, maybe. Hmm. I don't know. Cool. So do you have any? What are your like goals for this season, or have you already passed them, or like
I really
what's
wanted
title?
title. Oh, it's like I think it was like 30 or yeah, 3250 or something. around there, but it's gonna go up now probably, and especially with those tank things switching out, maybe people just play a bit more, push a bit more.
Huh.
But
I
I
never
would have
looked at
liked
this
title this
website.
season. That was my original what I wanted to.
And
I wanted to
it's
have a push group. I wanted to push for title. But I feel
hmm.
like I have gained a lot of I've gotten a lot better this last season, I think, and I'm playing a lot better, and I've learned a lot more, and I'm being more efficient with what I'm doing and stuff. And I'm pretty
Yeah.
content with that, with what I've learned, and knowing that I could be a title player if I
Mm-hmm.
was kind of more under different circumstances, which it's hard to complain about and like bitch about because I could easily like swap to something else, and try to do that and get invites and stop bitching about how trying to pug and stuff like that is just a nightmare. Um,
Yo, it'd be really funny to watch you play like a tank or something.
I would throw up. It'd be like 4 hours of me on stream just
Yeah.
vomiting.
I don't know.
Might even cry. I almost
I
cried when
feel
I
like that's
swapped to
something.
marksman for a day and a half.
Oh
I
no.
was so upset.
It's something that like I feel like when if you play one role, when you
Mm,
play another role even a little bit, you like you gain so much more perspective than if you were to play your role for like another year.
mm.
Like if you were to tank for a week, you would probably it would probably like expand the way that you think about things or a little bit. Like I could tell sometimes when I'm not saying that you like need to improve your play or anything. I'm just
No,
as a
Nar,
funny
go ahead,
bit, it'd be
fucking say
funny.
it. No, go ahead,
I
say
just so
it.
I it might have sounded that way, so I don't my bad.
It didn't until you said that.
Shit. All right, I'm out. What was I even saying? Oh no! I was saying when I play with people who tank and they're on like a healer or like
Mm,
a DPS, you could see the way that they interrupt mobs, and they
mm,
know that like I don't know. You could just tell that they've tanked something before, or like a resto druid that will like run and typhoon that one caster because they know the tank is just staring at it.
yeah.
Whereas like you probably have that awareness too, just from doing keys for such a long time. But it is something. It's like quick knowledge to gain if you play like another
Mm.
role for a week. If you're ever just bored, it is
I
fun.
I
And with
always
the new
like picking
crest,
up
oh man, it's gonna be crazy.
I always like picking up new information when I can, from people and stuff that I've met in keys and like pugging and shit,
Mm-hmm.
like certain tank busters that you can pet taunt. I'm not running with a
Oh wow,
tank
yeah.
and like chatting and shit like that. So I don't know unless someone tells me, kind of thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going like I should go more out of my way and look that shit up for it, but if I think I'm doing all right for the most part,
Yeah.
like
It's not on
or
you to
like
like
I've seen
proactively pet taunt moms.
I've
No, not
seen
at all.
people paralyze one of in necrotic wake, and I just learned this a couple weeks ago. They paralyzed one of the casters, one of the mages, on those necromancer pulls when you kill
Yeah.
the big guy and everyone else dies. And I can just
Hmm.
frost trap that, and then that's one less cast going off. That's just going to be nuking us
Oh,
the whole time and
absolutely.
shit like that,
Yep.
And it's like if it, I don't know, it's
Totally. Oh, do you know about
well,
so those necromancers? This is a fun stop to do. When they do the I don't know what it's called, but on my plater I change it to spawn ads. But there's this like channel and it spawns a second wave of ads,
mm,
but it doesn't spawn a new caster until like halfway through or maybe the end of it. So if you stop it right away with like a thunderstorm or a tail swipe or breath stun or like frost trap or intimidate anything like that,
wait, the
then you won't
necromancer's
get a
cast. I didn't think that it could be stunned.
yeah. If we're talking about the same, not the boss,
No, no, not the boss, but like the mini
the
guys
little
that
mini boss
spawn
that
the
when you
ads.
kill
Yeah.
them they despawn. Yeah, I'm yep, definitely. I tail swipe those things all the time. You could sleepwalk them or whatever. It's not really gonna help you except for that one cast where they spawn ads. So what I always
Mm.
do is like I have the bigwigs timer on the nameplate, and then I just once it's like the next
Well,
spell,
their
I just get
bolts
in
hurt
melee.
too. In like 14
Yeah.
inch, like their
Mhm.
bolts fuck you up.
Mhm. Definitely. You want to kick those, I think. But
But
so this
it's
is not
I didn't.
kickable. The ad spawn. It has to be a stop or a stun.
I mean, like I just don't know how I didn't realize that those could be stunned because I could stun even just necro bolt casts and shit.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can find if I've done awake. Yo, do you like my little hat, by the way?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping to see a little bear joint.
A little bear joke. True. Wait, what the fuck? I haven't done a wake recently. Let's see. This looks like wake.
It does indeed.
Oh no, was that my bear? Okay. So don't look at the Guardian Druid gameplay. I definitely died a lot. I was trying to do break the meta for my friends, I think.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, so if we go. Yep. Okay. So see the little icon? It has 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the ad spawn. So I put a vortex so that I could knock. Oh no, he's gonna die.
God
Damn it.
Damn it.
Key too low. Okay. Let's see. This one's hard because there's 2 of them.
Hmm. Oh.
Okay, so it should be coming out. I should have roar. Ready? Oh. Yep. I roar it.
Yeah.
And then it didn't spawn a new set of mages. So what you could do is you could always frost trap one of these and then intimidate that spawn.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could probably...
that's
I don't think
really
you can
nice.
solo kick the volley because the ad volley cast is pretty quick. I don't think you can
I
solo
think
it.
like 22 seconds or whatever for us.
Mm.
We can yeah, I don't even think we can solo kick a marauder.
You know, you could trap them on the boss too, right?
Mm. Oh yeah, I always do.
Yeah, okay. It's same kind of deal. Wait, I'm wiping. Close the screen. What is this? Wait, what did I do actually? Oh, whatever.
Do you know what's kind of fun
I don't
too?
play
You know
Guardian
that
anymore.
that dot that those guys do up there, that gore splash dot or whatever. If it goes
Oh
off, you can
god.
actually
You know what's
feint
fun
death
is
it.
kicking it. What the
Yeah, no,
fuck?
it's great to kick it. It's great to kick it,
Yeah,
but
it's
if
a
it does go
disease.
off, yeah, you just feint death it. Never happened.
I was like, if she's giving some type of advice that isn't kick that fucking cast.
No, you definitely not. Kickers stop it. Those guys can be stopped too. So. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So stop it as like a last resort, but try not to grief other people's kicks because that happens to me all the time. Because otherwise, you just have to kick it again.
Oh yeah, no, it's super annoying. I'll do it if my kick's coming up in a second or two.
I think this was. There was one poll where I don't think it was this one, but for example, we walk into mists and I purge all those guys. You know the ones you could probably trench shot or whatever. So
Yeah.
I walk in. Oh, maybe it was this.
Don't you want to leave them on it though?
I don't know.
You just left those.
Yeah,
because
it'll. Guys. Yeah, that's what I've decided. Okay, so I didn't do it here, but what happened is I spell stole 5 of them and then had no mana and I couldn't combust. And I just stood here in this poll and I was like, I've never had this situation in my life. I don't know what to do. My button doesn't work. So I won't be doing that anymore. But yeah, so I think the deal with this, and it's telling me to dwarf it, which I think you should if you're the tank probably. Because it's just damage taken increase, right? Sorry, excuse me. I keep coughing. Yeah, so people don't really take damage unless you're getting hit by the bolt or the beam thing. So I think.
Wait a second. Wait, did you guys just do that other villager pack? It was like right when you walk in.
Yeah. I don't know, some random pug. Bro, I'm pugging 11s out here. This is what I deal with. It's so funny. Like, watch.
I'm like, okay, yeah, there goes the villager.
I probably
like,
say something too.
Another villager. That's great.
Yep, back to back villagers.
Funny.
And then I think he does the ROP skip. I remember being impressed. Oh yeah, look at this launch. Ready? Huge. I usually don't trust those, but that one was far enough. Oh, do you know about? I'm sure you know. But now I'm just giving tips for anyone watching. These guys have the. Oh, for sure. But these guys have a leech, the cleavers, where they steal health from the tank and they start healing. So that's
Oh.
like, yeah, that's a really good binding spot. Right now they're both. So if you look, one's at
Mhm.
8, one's at 19
Like,
or whatever.
yeah.
They both have this thing for 5 seconds, and when
Mhm.
they hit the tank, they're gonna heal. So
Okay.
if you look,
What's
this
the
one's at
name of
11
the
now.
cast thing then?
There's no cast; they just get the buff. I'm not sure what it's
Okay.
called, but I was thinking about adding. Sorry, one sec. Damn, I probably shouldn't have smoked first because now I'm like coughing the whole time. um, yeah, sorry. So I was thinking about adding text to their nameplate that says like stealing health or leech or whatever,
Yeah.
because most tanks don't notice, and then you end up fighting this mob for like a while. Like
No, that's pretty
if you
nice.
look here, they have 5%. I'm just gonna go slower. Oops, wrong one. So if you look, what is it, 84, and then it goes back to 84,
Mm.
and 75.
Okay, yeah, I see the one guy jumping.
Okay. Yeah, and then now that buff goes away, now their health's gonna go down more. And then they're doing the tank dispel, and then soon they'll get that buff, which is but it's at half
But
speed.
so the tank would have to know about those the binding, I guess. So they typically like
So here's the
um
buff here. Yeah,
yeah, they typically kite those guys anyways, so right?
yeah. Your tanks
Okay, yeah.
should know about that already. But if they
Well,
like,
that's
if
nice
you're
then.
not a
Yeah,
tank,
because
then
I'm
you might
not
not
just
know.
sending binding shot for the sake of like
Mm-hmm. For
trying to
sure,
stun shit.
definitely. But you
Okay, no,
can
that's nice
offer,
to know.
like, if you're playing, say you're playing with blue or whatever, you could be like, hey, I'll bind the next leech or whatever,
Mm.
and say you have a timer for it. You could drop it before they get the buff, and then that ends up being like that. Like not getting that healing ends up being so much damage that like that
Mm.
binding shot global and him walking away
Oh hell
might do
yeah.
like 20% of the mob's health for the pull, like just with the binding shot. It's not gonna like show up on the meters that way, but
No, no, I
I don't know.
don't.
It's something I notice in pugs a lot is like this is an 11 and that tank wasn't trying to move away. Like I know an 11's not like a high KD thing, but
You guys got those guys too.
oh my
I
god,
I fucked up the skip like twice in the last week. I just
dude,
get
there's
too
no way.
confident running through, and then like the other, yeah, no, that's bad. The other guys start running to me.
Classic pug behavior. Oh, look, Zat's in chat too.
Mm,
Um.
I saw that. I
Okay,
like that
so this
too.
pull's kind of sketchy because this is like a variety pack pull where it has like every dangerous mob. Daniel's like
Mm.
walking around singing. Is he okay? Yo, are you okay? What's up? Are you singing? Maybe. Are you good? Okay, you want to say hi?
Daniel fucking enjoy himself, man. He shut up.
Wait, I can't hear you. What? Oh, he says I got a Santa hat. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, no, it's sweet.
You're good. He's feeling jolly. He's walking around saying Christmas things. Okay.
He spoke with you too.
No, maybe he did. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I did want to say about this pull. So, I'm getting double bolted.
Yeah, you're
Oh
just
no.
getting fucked.
Oh no. Oh, do you know what mages got recently?
What?
In a choice node with Dragon's Breath, they have this thing, which is like a knock-up that you could use at a target, and it's instant.
Oh,
It's actually
and
fucking
it's like an
busted. So
AoE knockup from the target.
yeah.
Oh shit.
So here I blast wave 1. I should be saving my stops for something else, but I think I was scared. I was trying to knock them in. Yeah, watch. I'm about to knock up these mobs because I guess I noticed they're both targeting me,
Hmm.
and then I'm gonna cast this and stop. See that knock up? That was
Yeah.
me,
Dude,
and it
that's
was
sick.
targeting this thing. You can also mouse over target the tank, and it'll
Mm.
hit around the tank, which is kind of crazy. That spell's nuts. Yeah, I don't know.
I need to get a macro like that for my one shot that knocks up. I just kind of hit it and then place it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. So how does that work? It's
It's just like a knockup.
it's like any other trap that you throw.
Yeah. Yeah, like it
Okay.
needs to be like under guys. I don't think that one sticks around for people to like run into after, like the tar trap and the frost trap and the binding shot would. I don't think that one it can be like triggered after the fact. I feel like it has to
Oh,
be
I see. It
triggered
has
by
to hit.
something at the time. Yeah.
Okay, it has to land on something
Yeah,
that would
I'm
trigger a
pretty sure
trap.
because I've tried to like pre-send it before and it didn't work, but I don't know if that's just me fucking it up or what, you know?
Yo, look how crazy Mage is. Sorry.
No, I hope you're
Okay,
having
so
fun with
like
it. I know
this
Fire Mage was in a
this
bad
AOE is
for a while
starting.
and people weren't
So
playing it.
yeah, I like it that way because I like the way fire looks. I don't want it
Mm.
to be like too good. But anyway, I alter here, and then I'm not doing my rotation probably, but I just like doing defensives. I should barrier image or something, and then I snap back to full over
Nice.
here. Oh my god, it's just so satisfying when you alter and then don't die.
Mm.
But if your healer's not tracking it, you'll get like lay on hands at like 10% or 20% because they don't know that you're about to alter.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't want to keep you too long.
I don't
I know
know.
you want to stream.
I'm just hanging out.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to keep these around an hour,
Mm.
which is good. So yeah, are you streaming? Are you gonna do all the quests, or are you gonna like
Yeah, I'm
check
gonna
it
do
out for
the
a
quest and
second?
I'm gonna see if there's any keys. There's not gonna fucking be any. None that'll take me.
My this tune, this like 620 fire mage
Yeah.
yesterday had a 15 Arakara in his bags.
What the?
It was ready to blast.
Why didn't
I
you
thought
do it?
about.
You just did it.
I don't know. I have no health. I was gonna die in that 13, but we two chested it, and then I was like, "Well, what do I do now?" It
What
would have been
13
funny
was
to
it?
the Dawn, the
Mm,
one that Meeks and his friends carried me
yeah.
through for the break the meta. I'm like, great. Now this I have 50. Like that number doesn't even look real. It's weird.
But I love Arakar. It's so fun. There's only a few places that
Why am I
BM
watching
feels
a half
really,
screen
really fun
thing?
and it blasts.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
There, Stone Vault, and Necrotic Wake. And those are like the three biggest like hold dungeons that there are, I think, and that's why it's fun.
Yeah.
And like I
Necrotic
guess it
Wake is
works well with
fun.
2 minutes as well.
I like Necrotic Wake in
Mm.
as fire. I don't know if this guy pulled a lot, but oh, do you know how fire works with like ignite and
No, I have no
how their
idea.
damage works? So like, I think someone gave me. Oh yeah, he made me import his build, so this one's gonna be wrong. But
You
basically,
click
you
through that
like.
talent shit so fast. Like,
I was also fast forwarding.
it
Yeah, I probably fucked up.
makes sense.
Oh, this is when my friend Diaz in chat told me I should play Flame Strike, so I was trying something different. But
Mm.
normally, what I do on fire is I just hit one target, and then every time I hit him with my single target, it leaves a dot, and then slowly that dot spreads to everything around them. So you kind of just do single target on the prio mob the whole time,
Mhm.
and then you hit everything around it, but you're not like doing AoE. You're just doing like priority damage, and then it's spilling
Mm.
onto everything nearby. And that to me is like so fun. Like that's why I loved Shadow Priest too. Was you do like good AoE but insane like prio damage during it. I don't know. Does
Yeah.
BM have
No,
stuff
wait.
like that too? Like, do you leave dots on your like kill command targets or anything like that? I
Yeah,
guess you have
we've
barb
got some
shot.
dots and barb shot and stuff like that. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
honest though, if it's like a big pack like that and I'm in cooldowns, I'm just prio targeting. I'm doing single target because it automatically cleaves during my
Right.
CD. So
Yeah.
I don't bother really spreading it around. I kind of sometimes I will like I try to be more conscious of it on like the second boss in city, like the two guys. I try to balance my arrow and my barbed and shit between the
Oh,
two of them,
sure.
just to
Like
try
keep
to
the
keep
barb
a
shot
rolling
dot
dot for
on each.
each. Yeah.
Sure. That makes sense.
In
Yeah.
like a huge pack, I'm just kind of I'm
Yeah, you're not
blasting
like
off if it's a huge pack anyways.
yeah, for
You know,
sure.
like that's like my one good
Mm-hmm.
thing fun as BM.
Do you have a mouse over barbed shot
No,
by
I
any
just
chance?
I tab target dude and I'll pull shit. I don't.
I was gonna say that might be good. So like in this pull, for example, if I was playing BM, like I would hit one of these, and then it would be cool to like mouse over barb shot the other
Mm.
guy, and then keep your target.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, no,
sometimes
I
what
know
I've
that
seen,
people do that for sure.
like when I'm playing fire, I get fucked up like by changing targets to switch my focus or
Mm.
something. and then I'm like, shit, where was the mob that I was hitting? Because
You
this
know,
thing
that's a big
has.
thing with like the
Mm.
Razagath bow and like any of the fancy bows that do like
Oh, that's
target
right.
specific damage. You'd have to have the
Yeah,
mouse over for it and stuff. But
I
I'll be
remember
honest, I
that.
just I don't tab over and keep it up as much as I could, you know. But I'm just
Yeah, it's
hitting my dude.
not a big deal. Hell yeah. Yeah, I like Necrotic Wake. I don't know.
I love it.
You said
I
you
love
like
it.
it
It's fun,
too.
yeah.
There's like good pulls.
Mm.
Um,
Another one where it's like fun to cycle through your rotate like your defensives and stuff through the ads because there are some spooky ones if shit goes off on you. Oh, I like that little push. I have a
the
push too,
blast
and I
wave.
fucking love it. Yeah, I've got a little one as well.
I'm like, get in there.
Except it's
The
like a
annoying
cone
thing.
one, so I have to like
Uh,
be really specific if I'm pushing like one guy or if it's like a
oh,
few people. Other words are just
oh, the hunter push is
spiral.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, it's fun though.
it's very aggressive,
Mm.
but it's good. Yeah. The annoying part is that this is a blood DK who like I was probably trying to be like grip the mob. There it is. Yeah,
Mm.
that's all I needed. But it's distracting because I've played tank and I know that how annoying it is that mob won't walk in.
Mm.
Yeah, Necrotic Wake's cool. I
Mm.
dig it. And then I think I went back to the other talents. And then this is where I was playing Bear and I died. Yeah, we don't have to watch that. Okay. All good. All right, I'm going to go check on my husband who's walking around singing Christmas things. Make sure he's okay.
All right.
Thank you so much for hanging out and
Yeah,
thank you
yeah.
for making time.
Of
Always
course.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
We'll chat soon. I'll pop in your stream probably. I'm going to stream tonight, but not for a little bit. So I'll pop in and lurk while you do the quests and see how bad they are. If you're starting
I
to.
hear it's just not very fun. Like, but it's quick.
Yeah.
I hear it's quick.
Maybe I'll
But
try
it's
to get a
like
group together.
underwhelming. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like any other quest you got to power through, I guess, right?
Mm.
Makes sense. All right. Well, thank you so much
All right.
again. I'll chat
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. I'll chat to you later.
See
Have
ya.
a good night.
Bye, Heather.
Bye.